Hi, I'm Leslie Kendall.
And I'm Michaela Dempsey.
And we're with the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles, here to visit Mr. Gene Winfield, one of the most famous customizers of all time. Well, Michaela, I'm really excited to be here.
Me too. I've heard so many things about Gene Winfield throughout his life, all of the legendary things that he's been a part of, and I think we're going to get to see a few of them today.
Did you know that Gene is 92 years old this year?
I did know that. I mean, he's been around pretty much the entirety of hot rod history, right? I mean, you can think about him from the earliest days up through car customizing into Hollywood. He's been around for everything that we love and care about,
And
right?
what's amazing is that he's still active.
Right.
I mean, you still see his name in movie credits. It's just unbelievable.
No.
This is special for me. I've always wanted to get to know Gene. You know, in fact, he's actually done a couple of the cars that are in the Peterson Automotive Museum collection. And it's exciting to meet the person who's responsible for the kind of art that you've got in your vault.
Well, let's get inside.
Let's do it. All right. Michaela, here we are. It says no visitors, but he's expecting us, so I think it's okay. All right.
Come on in.
Oh my God, look at what he's got already. He's got strip star in the reactor. His
And
pickup
Sucks-
truck. Oh, he sucks.
6,000.
6,000.
So we're gearing up Hollywood already.
And look at all the projects.
I know. The shop's right over on the side there. I've heard them working already this morning, so
Oh my
seems
God,
like
this
we'll
guy
get-
doesn't slow down. Well, Gene's not here yet, but I want to look at these cars here because I passed them on the way in, and there's some mouth-watering stuff. I just have a hunch.
Oh, I believe it. I'm sure we'll find something good here. Whether it's something he's working on or something he worked on in the past, I'm sure we'll find some gems.
I mean, any guy with a Vixen motorhome, I mean, come on. You know, if Gene Winfield had a motorhome, it would be one of those.
His Thing, that's the 1927 The Thing.
Is that
One of
what he
his,
calls
his
it?
early
Oh,
Bonneville
very
racers.
cool.
Yeah,
Oh my God, look at that Mercury with the scallops
wow, beautiful.
behind the wheels. That's insane. Here we are, Winfield's Rod and Custom.
We're coming up on them
You know-
actually working, right?
You know what, let's go in, I want to see what's in here. Michaela, do you know how lucky we are to be in Gene Winfield's shop? I mean, in his actual shop where he makes these great creations.
I truly never believed I would be here, so I can tell you once and for all that, yeah, this is amazing.
Well, this paint job is absolutely spectacular, and the way it blends from one color into another, just
Yeah.
amazing.
Well, this is what they call the Winfield fade, which she started doing back in the 50s.
Well, it's interesting to be in the shop where this was innovated because nobody does it like him.
That's true, and
And
he
he-
does it right here.
And he does it right here, and here we are looking at one of the byproducts of his genius. Well, looking at this thing from the front, it gives you kind of an idea of why Gene was so well known in his day for kind of mixing and matching.
That's right, it's a little bit of everything,
It's
right?
it's a little bit of everything, but it's the everything that needs to be together. It's not just thrown apart. This Gene knew exactly what he was doing. We're really lucky that this unfinished car is next to the finished car because we can see exactly what Gene had to start with. I mean, this thing did not come to him in perfect condition.
You can see the amount of work that he has to go to get it from this to something finished and
Oh, yeah.
beautiful. I mean, I think this is beautiful in its own right, the way it is, just kind of shaved down and ready for work, but it's impressive the amount of work he goes to make it into what it is.
Well, you know what? You have to start with something, and a lot of people don't understand. They think these things come out finished, and they don't. They require sometimes thousands of hours of work, and you can see why.
Yeah.
It's a sculpture in the making.
It's a great way to think about it. Sculpture in the making.
Look at all the parts. Any number of bumpers, doors,
Hoods,
hoods,
axles,
fenders.
everything you
you
could
name
imagine.
it, Gene's got it. But
Yeah.
you know what? That's part of what that kind of creative genius does. It sees uses in things that other people can't.
It's the perfect form of recycling, right? And reusing.
It is repurposing.
Repurposing,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And
can
who
just
knows
imagine
when you're going to need a Pontiac steering wheel column,
Yeah.
or an alternator. I mean, or a carburetor, or a manifold. I mean, like, this is amazing.
Well, you'll never know till you walk back here and get an idea sparked in your mind of what you're gonna make, right?
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? Here, I don't mind a little bit of surface rust. Gene was very, very smart in having put his facility in the desert, so the little rain that falls evaporates. You get far less corrosion and rust than you would otherwise.
That makes perfect sense.
You never know when you're going to need it.
Yeah,
You got to hang on
you have
to
to
it.
keep it forever.
Michaela, you're about to meet Gene Winfield, the Gene Winfield.
I'm incredibly excited.
The man that's so responsible for
Hi.
all the important customs we've ever seen. Gene, I'm Leslie Kendall. I'm with the Peterson Museum. I'd like you to meet Michaela.
Hi, I'm Michaela.
Michaela,
Nice to meet you.
Wow, this is an honor for us.
Thank you.
We're very excited.
Thank you.
Not only to meet you, but to get to see your marvelous museum, home, grounds.
Thank you. Come on in.
Oh, thank you. Please.
Thank you.
Wow. Oh my
This is
God.
my house.
My Lord,
A museum.
Gene.
This was carved here at my show out of a tree stump. It's a reactor, and it's solid wood.
Oh my!
Wow.
Wow! It's extraordinary. Well, that's the way you do it. You have to start with the 3D shape.
Yeah.
You got to know what it
That's
looks
right.
like. That's extraordinary.
This is the captain's chair from Star Trek.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh!
Yes.
I have to ask you.
Yes.
Can I sit in it?
Of course, of course. Be my guest. Be my guest.
Wow.
Now you got to say, beam me up, Scotty.
Beam me up, Scotty.
There you go.
I'm ready. I'm ready to leave Earth.
We made this just for fun. This is on wheels. We wheel it over there, and I made that also just for fun, but it's a bed to sleep in.
So it's more than just cars. You can fabricate anything at this point,
Yes,
right? It's
yes.
more than just cars.
Living Hollywood history.
Yeah, there's nothing I can't do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's becoming apparent.
This is a couple of Winfield guitars.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
incredible.
I paint them. They're made in Canada. They have my logo in
Oh,
stainless.
look at that. That's
The
extraordinary.
louvers light up.
That's
And my
exa-
name in pearl.
Wow. That is extraordinary.
And the other one is for
Amazing.
the 40 Ford that I'm building for the Riddler. And it'll be black with gold flake and
it's
so forth. So
extraordinary. Are you going to present that with the car?
yes, that'll be part of the display
God, that's going to look good.
with the guitar.
Wow. That's going to look fantastic.
Over here, I have a Wally Award. It's an NHRA Lifetime Achievement Award. And then I have my first trophy here. I drove a car 200 miles and took the windshield and headlights off and went through the traps at 114.4, which was fastest time of that day,
Wow.
and my first trophy.
114 miles an hour in one of those.
Well, yeah, and
Similar.
yes. And then
That's a lot of speed for that car.
June 26th of 49. Well, these are various trophies from shows. Some of them are called sweepstakes and best of show and best paint and so forth like that over the years. This is only a portion of what I've received. Come on over here. I'll show you some of my model kits that have my name on them. Gene Winfield, Gene Winfield.
So you used to customize these cars for them, for the kits?
A lot of these I would design a version of which the owner could build it as a custom car. And so this was my 40 Ford Sedan delivered in '66. They put my picture on the box.
Get a load of you.
Then 4 years ago, They brought it out, nice big picture inside. They put my same picture in.
You haven't changed a bit.